Today you're going to be finding out my best kept eyeliner secrets, and it's really not that much of a secret. It's just using eyeliner and a steady hand. And that's pretty much it. So stick around if you want to see how I do this. This is just a very basic look for me. So I really did just want to try and concentrate on how I do my wing. So there's a few products that I really like personally. Today I am showing you how to use one of my new favourites. I've only been using this for a week though, so please do bear that in mind. So this is the Kat Von D, this is the tattoo liner, and this is in the black colour. One of my other favourites is by the Balm, and this is the name Schwing, and this is in the colour black. I do adore this one. It's really easy to use, and I've got to say, if you want a more matte look, I would probably go for this one. Because the Kat Von D one, in my experience, it does have a little bit of a gleam. You'll probably be able to pick that up on camera. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. The tip on it is, this is about 2 months old. It's lasted a good long time. So this is what I used to use a lot. So this is by Makeup Geek, and it's her gel eyeliner. Sorry, Elena, it's yours. You created this. Thank you so much. So this is in the colour Immortal. This eye I did with Kat Von D, and this eye I did with this one from Makeup Geek. So first off, I'm going to show you how I use my brand new favourite, which is Kat Von D. As you can see, the tip is incredibly fine. Starting us off, I do like to draw a fine line very close to my lash line, all the way along to almost the inner corner. Then I make that go a little bit wider because I've got flat top to my eyeballs, which is a bit strange, so I try to make them look a bit more round. Then, as you can see, I'm just lightly touching across the lash line here to try and make sure I fill in all of those gaps, and I don't extend past the end of my lash line at this point. Just making sure that that's the thickness that I want it to be, and it all looks somewhat normal. Now we move on to the wing. You measure against your lower lash line and where the angle naturally goes up. And then I just draw a secondary line and fill in the gaps. And then you just try and smooth that all down so it's one easy transition. This is where you really do need a steady hand. You just keep on smoothing that one out. It's ever so interesting work, but this is how I do my eyeliner every day. If you like some more control in your life, this one is by Makeup Geek, and it's in the colour Immortal, and it is a gel eyeliner. Excuse how dirty this is, but this is the Makeup Geek bent eyeliner brush. You can see how it's got an angle on it. So I smush that on there. I make it sort of into a very flat angle here. So I always like to pull my eye when I do this one, just slightly. Now for dealing with the gel, I like to take this closer to the halfway point and try and make that the highest point, because as you saw before, our brush is at the flattest point here. Try and drag in the opposite direction towards the center here. This produces far less drag, I personally find. Get as close to that lash line as possible. I'm actually trying to draw in between the lashes as I do this as well. And then just smooth over in the other direction to make sure you get in between each of those itty bitty blonde lashes that you can't really see on camera. Then I try and make it into a bit more of a point. Now that is in more of a point, we can do the inner third of our eyes. Try to go to the exact same point as you did on the first eye. And I just join that line up very, very slowly and slightly. As you can see, it bumped up a little bit here, which it really annoys me. Very, very clearly. But it's okay, because we can just make it artistic. And just kind of bring up the rest of it to match that mistake. Remembering to try and make it as smooth as possible. Now we're heading on to our wing, following the same line pattern as before. I personally find with gel, I do tend to get a thicker liner look than with using the pen as shown previously, but that's okay because I am going to show you a little trick to sort of help that out too. Then you just continue as per usual to smooth over the rest, getting all of those in between spots that were missed before. So you can see which eye clearly turns out better. I really do like the Kat Von D. This one I'm going to have to do a bit of cleaning up with one of my favourite items. So definite secret weapon here. This is by e.l.f. There we go. And so it is a remover pen, so any eyeliner that you've got that's not quite conforming, slowly take it up. As you can see, it takes off that little bit here. And then, as always, to make things look much better, tightline your eyes. This is very important. I'm going to do it on my good eye first. We always have one good one and one bad one. This is the part that gets really pretty, by the way. Just go as close under the lash line as possible. But, okay. But straight away you guys can probably see a bit of a difference going on here. So this makes my lashes look a lot fuller. My eyes always water every time. This is what we're aiming for though. In my books anyway. Everyone's got their own favourite way to do eyeliner, and I just really like doing this. Now obviously I've got quite a strange eye shape. This is a bit scungy, but it is new. This is by Essence, which is surprisingly cruelty free. Just chuck some mascara on so you guys can get a close-up of the finished look. Now personally I find this brush ridiculously fat, and it is hard to use, so I will not be repurchasing this mascara. So you guys can kind of get the impression with some mascara on. This is why tight lining is so important. And now the other eye. So, there you go. Now you know all of my secrets. Isn't that easy? Just don't sneeze. That's the only thing you have to do. I hope that you guys found this useful or informative, or now you're just gonna put me to shame with your amazing eyeliner examples, as happens all the time anyway in the beauty community. If so, good on you, because I've been trying to do wings since I was about 15, and yeah, it's been 12 years. So if I can't do it now, oh god, there's no hope for me. But anyway, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please also subscribe to my channel. Of course, everything I've used in today's video is cruelty-free and vegan. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.